Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Okay, so this is Game 5, the deciding match between Humans and Harrison. The winner advances to the finals to play against me. I won my semifinal match against BNet player last night, and I'm casting this match. So it looks like it's Handlock versus Mech Mage. These are the only two heroes so far. These are the only two heroes that have not gotten a win. Every other hero has won at least once. So the winner here decides it all. And it looks like I can't see Harrison's cards. Let's see if we can fix that. There we go. Oh, he's got a Mech Warper. It's interesting that he chose not to coin out the Mech Warper into the 2-1. Maybe he was trying to play around Dark Bomb. Although I'm not sure. I still think maybe you just coin out the Mech Warper in that situation. Okay, so he's thinking about whether to use Life Tap or Mortal Coil this 2-1 creature. I think Mortal Coil probably is the correct play. You still effectively draw a card. You do float 1 mana, so you could just tap and then next turn tap again and Mortal Coil. But I don't think you want to play around with your life total that much. Against a mage, sometimes putting up a taunt isn't enough. Sometimes they have a couple fireballs to kill you from around 10 health. So even if you get Molten Giants up and taunts, it's no guarantee that you're going to live. So I think you don't want to give up any early damage that you can avoid easily. Oh, man. Okay, so looks like there was a glitch. This happened before a couple days ago, where it locked up. So we get to this board state, and we'll just take off from here. So it looks like we missed a bit, but it looks like it was a turn for Mountain Giant that probably got, well, I don't think there's a way it could have been freezing coolanted, but I guess that must have been the, I'm not sure how that happened. I'll have to ask them afterwards. Or just now. So it also could have been like a Snow Chugger and then a heal on the 8/8. Okay, so we don't see what gave the spare part. Oh, it must have been the 2-1. The one that probably got mortal coiled. I think that gave the freezing part. So Harrison does want to cash in on this secret here. Of course, it probably is just going to turn into a Sun Fury protector, since it's no secret, no pun intended, what the mage is running here. It's definitely a mirror entity. There's no ambiguity about it. He's played against this deck before, so he knows it's up. And also just every mech mage ever. If you ever see it on the ladder, you know that it's a mirror entity. So turn 6 here, you would love to play something like Thorason, but there's damage on the board, and there's a mirror entity up, so I think you're going to have to play the Sun Fury Protector first. And then, is there anything useful to do with the other 4 mana? Molten Giant. So that actually works out pretty nicely. Of course, you would really love to get that Molten Giant taunted, but you're not going to be able to do that until next turn. And is this lethal? 4 damage into that, 3 plus 9, 15, it's lethal. So it looks like Harrison's going to take it, as long as he manages to spot the lethal damage. Fireball is 6, Frostbolt is 3, that takes him down to 5 health. Oh, so my math is terrible and it's not lethal. If he trades these 2 in, he's actually got him down to 2 health. Now he could still go for the YOLO play and try to fireball him again next turn. That's probably not a wise thing to do, though. He's also got 12 damage next turn with coin fireball. So he may choose just to frostbolt off the giant and ping it and then go all face. That's also a reasonable thing to do. So I guess I called it a little prematurely there. Math is hard sometimes. Just counting can be really difficult. So he does decide to trade those off. This is interesting. I wonder if he uses any burn towards the face. Just the Frostbolt. Okay, I like it. And then he's going to play the Annoytron and ping face. This way, next turn, he can potentially fireball, coin fireball, if there's like an Earthen Ring Farseer or something. Now, a heal bot would get him out of range, and a Loatheb would save him for a turn. But this plays really well against Siphon Soul and against Earthen Ring Farseer. We see that he does have a Siphon Soul, which he's almost certainly going to use. I would actually use it on the Spider Tank, I think, and then just use these minions to kill off the Annoytron to preserve health. But game's over. There's no way he can stop Fireball, Coin, Fireball next turn. Of course, he doesn't know that. So from his perspective, I think it makes a lot of sense to just use Siphon Soul here. It's not like Mage runs Chargers, so you don't really have to put up a taunt this turn. And that'll do it. So Harrison takes it in 5 games. It was very well played from what we saw. We did miss a couple middle turns in the beginning, but an interesting finish nevertheless.